Hey, that's my phone, you little stink pot. Hey, get over here. Hello Bookworm family, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danny. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell because in the summer it's a mystery when I'm going to post new videos. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, please be sure to do that. It is at _dancing_bookworm. I post on there full book reviews and bookish content. So it is Monday, July 4th. I just got out of the shower. That's why my hair is wet. I've had a really chill day today. I have laid in bed, I have snuggled my cat, and I have watched BookTube for most of the day. I did just start listening to a new audiobook. It's Girls with Sharp Sticks by Susan Young. As far as I know, this book is about like an all-girls academy where they are basically like being trained to be like the perfect girl, and like they think it's just a normal school, but it turns out that the whole thing's kind of like an experiment that they're doing on these girls, and it's a series, so this is the first one in the series. I am also reading a physical book. I am reading, let's see if I can go find it. I have my lights out in here because it is hot in my apartment. It's not too terribly hot today, but it does stay cooler if I leave the lights off and just listen to audiobooks during day hours and read my physical books at night. So the physical book I am reading is Bleeding Earth by Caitlin Ward. I've talked about this in a few vlogs now and a few past TBRs, but this is about a young girl who the earth starts bleeding and sprouting hair and bones, and she doesn't really know what's going on, but she knows that her dad works at a local dam, and he's worried that the blood's gonna get in the water, and like this whole thing is turning into kind of an apocalypse, and she's in a new relationship and trying to manage the new relationship with a girl that she's seeing and her parents and this apocalypse, and things start going awry. So that was a horrible description of the book, but I am only like 50 pages in, so yeah, that's all I got for you right now. My goal is to actually finish this today because it is only 250 pages, so I do kind of want to book through this today since it is one of my last days off before I have to go to Maryland next week. So I have today off, I have tomorrow off, but I have plans with a friend. And then I have to work Wednesday, Thursday for our national practices. Then Friday I have off, I believe, but I have to go get like my check and like get a couple things for my trip. Saturday I have to get a haircut, I'm gonna babysit, I gotta pack, so I really just have the next 2 days off completely to focus on reading. So I'm going to be reading those two books. I also have a dance mom of a former student who reached out to me who has been working on a middle grade book and asked me to kind of be a beta reader for her. So I'll be reading the first 10 chapters of her book as well, but I don't know if I'll be doing that today or tomorrow. But she said they're pretty quick reads, so I'm not too worried about it. But I obviously will not post anything about that on here as it is still a rough draft, and I am just giving feedback so that she can continue on with the book. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna keep listening to Girls with Sharp Sticks, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys if I finish a book or anything. If not, then I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. So it's about 9:30. I have had my Hogwarts ambience on full volume because there are so many fireworks going off. I do not like fireworks. I don't like the sound of them. I do have PTSD. Fireworks aren't a super trigger for my PTSD, but it can lead to me thinking about PTSD, which leads to me having triggers, which is like a weird map of things happening in my brain. But yeah, fireworks are a big trigger for people who have PTSD who are in war, which makes me think like, oh, I feel bad for those people on holidays like this with all the fireworks going off. and then that gets me thinking about how I have PTSD, which leads me to being triggered with my own PTSD. So I just don't like fireworks. But I have had my Hogwarts ambience on full blast. I have my fans going, so I haven't really heard them, but I know they're happening because Chandler's kind of spazzing out about them a little bit. And I can like faintly hear them, but I know that I would hear them a lot more if I didn't have those things going. But I have been reading Bleeding Earth. I like it for the most part. Like, it's a very good testament as to what teenagers are like in an apocalyptic situation, I think. So I do like it, despite the parts where they're like, oh, I just want to spend time with my girlfriend and that's all I want. Like, that's kind of annoying, but also very true to what teenagers are like. So I do enjoy it. It is definitely, it's like a YA, but almost like bordering on a new adult, just because of some of the language in it is a little bit more strong than most YAs. But I am enjoying it. I have 80 pages left, but I decided I need a little snack break. But I do plan to finish it tonight. It is a pretty quick read. Like, it's one that I don't want to put down, but I have been reading for 2.5 hours now, so my eyes need a break and my tummy needs a snack, so I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, just keep having a chill night. Okay, so it's a little after midnight. I just finished reading Bleeding Earth. I'm going to give it a 4-star because it's definitely going to be a book that I think about for a long time. Like, it was creepy, it was eerie, oh, hello Chandler Bing. It definitely like made me think, and it was really, really like kind of had this haunting, creepy feeling to it. The reason I'm not giving it 5 stars though is, while I do think that teenagers, despite the situation of it being like a severe apocalypse, would be very focused on their relationship, I think some of it was like a little too much focused on their relationship, where it was kind of like, oh, I'm gay, so I must drop everything and make out with my girlfriend right now, kind of thing. So that was a little much for me. And also, I just really wanted the last third of the book was what I wanted the whole time, like when they were out in the apocalypse. Like, there's a lot of it where they're kind of like locked away and kind of quarantining, and this was written before COVID, so a lot of it I was like, ooh, that's nailed it. But there's a lot of stuff that I was like, okay, like I want to see them go out and like try to survive this, not just sit idly. So there was a lot of sitting idly that I didn't love, but the storyline, the plot line, the whole idea of it, very creepy, very eerie. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it's gonna be a 4-star for me. Plus, it had some diversity in it, which was a nice read. And yeah, I would definitely say, so this is a YA book because she's still, stop trying to turn the heat on. Don't you realize it's hot? She's still a senior in high school, the main character. So it's a YA book. Chandler, honestly, really, does anybody see this? Like, come on. But she is a senior in high school, so it's a YA book, but I would definitely say it's like a late YA, like 16, 17, 18-year-olds. There is some heavy language. There's not really anything graphic in it as far as the dating goes, but there are moments that like younger YA readers probably, it's a little PG-15 maybe. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I have been really off YA books lately because it's like always about relationships, and I'm just like, okay, like I need something new. I don't care about 15-year-old relationships. But even though this was like a big part of it, I still really enjoyed it. So that's a testament to the writing and the overall concept of the book. But yeah, I really liked it. Hello, so it is Tuesday. I'm about to head out with my friend. We were gonna go for like a walk at the park, but it's raining. So I think we're gonna go to Target so I can get stuff for my trip, but also like do some other stuff. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm gonna go out with her, and then When I get back, I'll probably take a nap because I didn't sleep well last night. But I do want to read something today, like some physical book, because this is my last like real day off before I go to Maryland. So I do want to read some form of physical book. I just don't know which one. So I will be doing that at some point this evening. Oh, I still am listening to Girls with Sharp Sticks, but I haven't really advanced in that very much. But also, my reading rivalry group is starting their buddy read, and I don't know if I want to read along with them or wait until afterwards, but I have it on audiobook, and it's Legends and Lattes. I don't know who it's by. I will let you guys know more about it if I decide to read it in this vlog or in a different vlog. But I know it's some like sci-fi alien-esque type book, so I will let you guys know if I decide reading that. But right now I'm just going to go hang out with my friend until, later. I don't know when I'm getting back, so whenever. Hello. So it is about 10:30 at night. I am super tired. I did not expect to be out with my friend that long. Thought I'd be gone a couple hours max, but you know, we got chatting and we got having fun. And she actually has a Cricut, and I was trying to think of like a cheap souvenir that I could get the kids while I was in Maryland, for Ava, Jacob, and Riley. And I ended up making these with her Cricut. So it says Jacob, Maryland 2022, and then I made one for each of them. And I'm going to fill it with sand and shells. Probably gonna have to buy some nicer shells if I can't find any on the beach, but just something cheap that I can bring them home is like sand and shells, because I don't want to spend a ton of money, because Ava and Jacob Ava just had a birthday. Jacob's birthday is next month, and Riley's birthday was in February, so that one was kind of a little while ago. But, you know, it's just something nice, something simple, something that they don't have. I don't think they've ever been to Maryland, so this will be like a nice little gift for them. And, you know, it costs me virtually nothing. It actually costs me nothing unless I have to buy some shells, like some nice shells or anything like that. But so I made those with her. We worked on some logos for studio clothing and just pretty much chatted and played with her Cricut and stuff like that. So I've never gotten to use a Cricut before. Really want one because I love the concept of them, but I've never played with one before. So this was the first time that I did that, and I really enjoyed it. So I probably not going to read. I'm very tired. I'll probably just watch TV until I get tired enough to fall asleep. But yeah, that was my day for the most part, and tomorrow I have to go into the studio, tomorrow and Thursday, for nationals practice and registration, so I will be gone doing that. And then Friday I have off from everything, probably going to use that day to pack, get organized. Saturday I have to babysit, and then Sunday I'm on the road to Maryland, so pretty exciting. But yeah, the next thing that I have is nationals practice, and I'm hoping I can read at least one more book this week, but I don't know if I will, but hopefully. But I do have a couple that I want to bring on my trip, so at least I have that. Hello. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. Boom. So it is about 9:30 at night. I just got done with nationals practice. And it went pretty good. I feel like tomorrow we'll be able to perfect everything, but I think they look good for nationals. I'm going to take a shower, eat some dinner. I did read quite a bit of Girls with Sharp Sticks last night, or listened to, because it's an audiobook. So I did listen to a bunch of that. I'm enjoying it so far. I didn't expect to, but I am really enjoying it. Did I say what that book was about? I think I did. Yeah, it's about girls who are like at the school to become the perfect girl, and they find out they're kind of like being experimented on, and there's like some creepy stuff happening at the school. So it's pretty good. I did not start another physical book. I wanted to, but I just didn't have the energy last night, and ended up just listening to an audio book and working on my recital DVD, which is probably what I'm going to do again tonight, just because, yeah, I gotta get that done, because I have to have it done for the first day of classes, and I'm going to be out of town all next week for Maryland, so gotta get it done. But yeah, I'm chilling, hanging out tonight. I've got another nationals practice tomorrow, and then Friday I got the day off again, so that Friday's pretty much gonna be packing, getting ready. I'm pretty nervous. I'm like excited but nervous, because this is my first time going as a teacher to nationals, so really excited to see how my kids do. Hi, Bean. Are you gonna miss me while I'm gone? Are you gonna miss me? I'm gonna miss you. Hello. So it is Saturday. Didn't film the last couple days just because I didn't really do anything. Thursday I had nationals practice again, which was pretty much the same as Wednesday. And then yesterday I just stayed home, worked on stuff, and cuddled Chandler because I'm leaving tomorrow. Guys, I'm not okay with leaving my cat for this long. I've actually left him longer before, but oh, my little Bing, I love him so, and I don't want to leave my cat. I want to bring him to Maryland with me. But I did finish Girls with Sharp Sticks last night. I gave it 4 stars. It was pretty good. I don't ever expect to like sci-fi books like that, but I did. So, I always surprise myself. I'm always like, I'm not gonna like this. I don't really like sci-fi. And then I read it and I'm like, oh, I do like it. So maybe I do like sci-fi, and I just forget that I do sometimes. But it was very good. Really great plot twists to it. The characters were really well developed. My only problem was there was like too many characters. That's why I gave it 4 instead of 5 stars, because it had a lot of characters and it made it a little hard to follow. Especially listening to it as an audiobook. I was like, wait, who was that again? Who was that friend? Who was that person? Okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So I'm actually ready to head into the studio to pick up my paycheck. I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to go hang out with the kids for a little bit and do some laundry. And then I'm going to come home and pack. So you guys are going to see what I get to pack for Maryland. I am like nervous, excited. This is my first time going as a teacher to a nationals. I actually never even went as a student to nationals. It wasn't that we weren't invited. My studio just chose to never go to nationals. So this is my first nationals ever, and I'm going as a teacher, and I'm really nervous and excited. Like I'm ready to see my kids perform, but I'm also like just so anxious to see what happens and see how they place and see how the classes go. Like I'm really excited to watch them in the classes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really like anxious and nervous, but so excited. So I'm leaving pretty early tomorrow morning, so I'm hopefully not going to be out too late tonight, but I do got a couple things that I got to do, so yeah. And then I got to hug Bing because, oh, Chandler, I'm going to be gone for so many days. Do you even care? Chandler, why are all your toys on the floor? Who put all these toys on the floor? Hey. Hi, I'm gonna miss you. What color does the fish have to be?
Blue.
Blue? Why?
That's why it's stuffed rainbow.
Oh, it's a rainbow fish?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, Riley, how old are you?
3.
3? And who's your favorite princess? Do you remember her name? Ariel.
Me.
And who's your favorite aunt? Say my name. What's my name?
Danny.
Danny, don't eat chalk. Jacob, how old are you? Yeah, you're Jacob. How old are you?
8.
You are not 8, buddy. You're not even 7 yet. You turn 7 next month. Who's your favorite aunt? Nani. I love you.
Danny too.
Okay, world's most unflattering angle, but it's all I can come up with for right now. So it's 9 o'clock at night. I went to the kids' house, got my hair cut, got distracted at the dollar store by books, and ended up buying a couple, which I would show in this video, but I'm not going to because I need to focus on packing because I'm leaving in less than 12 hours and I haven't packed yet. So you guys get to watch me pack, see what I'm bringing to Maryland with me. So to start it off, Chandler does not want me to leave, so he is being super destructive, so I apologize. But I do make myself a little checklist before I leave that Chandler has officially walked all over. That's why it's wrinkled. Some of the stuff I can't pack until the morning because I need it for the morning, but for right now, I'm going to pack what I can. This is the duffel bag I have. It's very small. I'm a pretty light traveler, but I do have this bag of snacks, which has a case of water, a 12-pack of water at the bottom. So that's going to require both hands, so I really can't take more than this. And then I also have this bag, which is my competition bag, that I bring to the competition with me that has stuff for the kids, like makeup, bobby pins, hair ties, anything that they might need in an emergency that they forgot to bring. So we're going to start. So the very first thing on my list was 7 pairs of shorts, which I have here. There are 7 pairs of basketball shorts here. And the ones that I'm wearing are also good for, I haven't worn them for anything but this video, so they're fine to wear as well. So already that took up half the duffel bag, so this is looking promising. I know if you roll things, it's better. So Chandler is getting in the duffel bag, if you guys can see that. Chandler, you cannot go. Chandler, you are not invited. Anyway, so that's already taken up half the duffel bag, and Chandler takes up the other half, so I guess that's all I'm allowed to bring. So next thing on my list is 7 shirts, which I think I have more than 7 here, so yeah. But I have this one that's brand new, Stitch. It says I tried, so I'm going to try rolling these and see if it does save space. Hoping it does. Oh look, that makes it super tiny, but will it wrinkly? Will it be wrinkled? That's the question. Chandler, can you go somewhere? Because this is not helpful. Then I have this one that says dance teacher, like a regular teacher, only way cooler. Then I have, this is our last recital shirt. It says back to the stage, gotta dance on it, which is my studio. Can you stop? You're not being helpful. This is just like a green tank top with a cool back to it. This one is actually the competition that we're going to, but it's kind of shrunk in the wash, so I don't even know if it's going to fit me. But TTB is the competition that we're going to, and I do know that I think I get a shirt when I go down there for being staff, or my teacher or my boss bought me one or something, so I'll get another shirt. And then I have this one that says be yourself, they'll adjust. Chandler, stop eating it. Then I have... tried to stick to the dance theme, but I also ventured out. Together we dance. This is one of my teaching shirts. Says Hogwarts wasn't hiring, so I teach Muggles instead. Chandler, he's trying to literally eat every shirt. This one, oh, this one's like one of my new ones. I just packed it because I like it, but I got it from the zoo. Gay penguins. Love gay penguins. This is just another shirt that just says dance on it. Then we have OMG Point Your Toes. And this is like our last holiday show shirt, which I probably won't wear unless I'm in a pickle, but I wanted to bring all the Gotta Dance shirts I have. My like main Gotta Dance shirt that's just black and says Gotta Dance on it, I have no idea where it went. Then this was like 2 recitals ago. It says Dream Big. And then just like a plain blue athletic shirt just in case. So those are the shirts that I'm bringing, which is way more than 7. So I'm going to try to roll these puppies up and try to put them in that way and hope that that works. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll pop back on to show you what else I'm bringing. Okay, y'all, rolling makes a huge difference. Like, I have a lot more room now than I thought I would. So the next thing is one sweatshirt, which so I have a sweatshirt laid out, but I don't think I'm going to pack it because I did decide to bring a couple long sleeves with me, and I also am bringing my Coach jacket. So I feel like if I get cold, I'll just put on my Coach jacket. So I don't think I'm going to actually bring the sweatshirt. So I'm going to put the Coach jacket in here, and then sleep shirts and sleep shorts. Oh, 2 pairs of jogging pants. So I do have my Gotta Dance jogging pants, just in case it gets cold. I'm going to bring those with me. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one in my suitcase and one in my competition bag. So that way if it's like cold when I get done with the competition, I have that option to put those on. Or if it's like super air conditioned in the competition but not in our hotel room, then I have that option. So that's what I'm going to do. Rolling makes a huge difference, guys. Who knew? Who knew? Thank you, Pinterest, for your packing trips or packing tips, not packing trips. That'd be weird. But that's a huge game changer for me. So that's awesome. Okay. So then we have, sleeve shirts and sleeve shorts. So I do have a bunch of options along with the 2 long sleeve shirts that I'm bringing. But I just have like regular shorts that are more for sleeping because they're a little on the shorter side than for wearing. So I need to find a place that I can they're gonna go in the side pocket. So that way I don't think that they're my regular shorts. So pajamas are going in the side pocket, which is not the greatest looking thing, but it's happening anyway. I'm not a good packer, guys. I looked up last night, I was like, what do I need to bring for a week-long beach vacation? What do I need to bring for a dance competition? Even though I've been to a billion dance competitions, I still had to ask. So this is one of the long sleeves I'm bringing. If you're Journey fans out there, I thought you guys would appreciate it. I love Journey. But yeah, I have always sucked at packing because I don't like to own a big suitcase. Because I don't like to pay for suitcases when I go on planes. So I put everything in a carry-on. This is my other one. It's just Buddy Walk is like a walk for children with Down syndrome that we did with Jacob a few times. Yeah. I'm running out of room. Now even with my rolling method, I'm running out of room. Put that one there. Like I know these are sleep shirts where I didn't know the shorts were sleep shorts. So yeah. I'll be right back when I figure out how to put this all in. I actually have 3 options of bathing suits because they're kind of like mix and match ones. So it's nice to have extra. I am really running out of room though. This is stressing me out because I don't have another bag. I mean, I have a backpack, but I have to Uber in the morning to get to my boss's house. And then from there, maybe I'll put the bathing suits in the front pouch since I don't care if they're wrinkly or not. Because I also have, so the next thing that I have is, there is an event at the competition called a white glow party, and you have to dress up and wear white, and it's only for staff and kids. So I'm bringing my nice white shirt. Chandler, that is not for you.
You don't need.
I have to bring my nice white shirt that I do not want to get wrinkled, and I don't know how to put this in here without getting it wrinkled. And then I was going to bring another nice outfit, but maybe I won't. Just because I'm running out of room. But I will pack this button up. Gently roll it, maybe. I don't know if you're supposed to roll buttons up, but we're doing it. And then I have a tank top to put under it. I also have a fedora, which I'll show you guys in a second. I don't know, should I bring this other shirt? Well, it's long sleeve. I wouldn't want to wear it anyway. But I will bring one pair of leggings just in case I decide that that's what I want to wear with the button up. But I probably won't. I hate wearing leggings now. So I'll probably just wear basketball shorts with it. Even though I'm supposed to dress up, I have a nice pair of basketball shorts and stuff. Okay, so this is all that's fitting in here. So, yeah. I still have so much stuff to pack, but that's all that's going in this. So I need to figure out a plan B. So plan B is a backpack, and I'm going to try to fit as much of the snacks along with the other stuff that I can put in here, because I don't want to be bringing 4 bags if I'm meeting my boss at Dunkin' Donuts. It's weird. I don't want to do that. So I also have to take an Uber, and they're supposed to be okay with you bringing stuff in, but I've had issues before, so I don't want to stress myself out. So first thing that's going in is the bathing suits. Those are going in. Boop. Then I'm going to try to transfer, I got to do beach towels next. So I have 1 beach towel, but then I also have some regular towels too. Which, now I'm looking and I'm maybe I'll just bring the 1 beach towel. I guess I'll just bring the 1 beach towel because, there'll be towels in the hotel room if I really need one, but, maybe I'll bring 1 of these. Because I just don't want to run out of room in this either. I'm stressing, guys. I'm horrible at packing. I think I'm going to have to bring the snack bag. I think I'm going to have to bring 4 bags. This is ridiculous. I did not want to do this. So then I have hats. So this is the fedora that I'm going to wear for the glow party, which is black, not white, but it's fine. And then I have my TTB hat, which is the competition we're going to. And then I have my friend's hat and my Call Me on My Shell Phone hat. And I have to wear hats on the beach because my scalp will burn. I learned that the hard way in the beginning of this year, so yeah. Oh shoot, I still have to put sneakers in here. Ugh, guys, this is not going well. Okay, so I have some extra flip-flops. It just says the beach is my happy place. I just got these at the dollar store to just have extra ones just in case. That's exciting that that's falling over. Please don't fall over. Okay. So then I have Ziploc bags, plastic utensils, garbage bags for wet clothes. This stuff can all go in my competition bag, I think, because I won't need it until I get to the hotel. And then I can empty out a little bit of what I don't need. Yeah, that works. Then I have medication. I am bringing a mask just in case, like, for some reason I end up needing one. Razor, toothbrush, toothpaste, hair stuff, deodorant, all this stuff I'm just going to put in this, like, front pouch of my duffel bag. Maybe it'll fit. Maybe. Oh, it does. Okay, that's exciting. So it's going to go in the front pouch of my duffel bag. Okay, I was able to fit all that in the backpack, and then I have my book that I'm bringing with me, which is Mirror Mirror by Jen Kalanita. This is part of the Twisted Tale collection. I don't know how much I'm actually going to get to read, but it is like a twisted tale of what if the evil queen, poisoned Prince Charming instead of poisoning Snow White. So it's just a twist on the tale Snow White. So I am bringing this with me. I also have a notebook so I can start planning out my summer classes because I have not done that yet. And everything else, like headphones, my phone, my chargers, all that stuff I have to pack in the morning. Did I forget anything? I think I have everything. Earplugs I have in my competition bag. Yeah, I think that's it. I do have, like, I am bringing a different bag as a purse. So I'm actually going to have, oh my God, I'm going to have 5 bags. This is ridiculous. I have to, like, condense this somehow. Oh, I think my backpack can actually hook up to my duffel bag. Ooh, we're going to give that a go. I think I can do that. I'm going to try that. So this is like a little purse I got from the dollar store because the bag that I usually use is a little bit bigger. And my friend made it for me, like with her Cricut, and I don't want anything to happen to it because I really like it, so I don't want it to get sand all over it or anything. So I just got this at the dollar store. It's super cute. It's got dinosaurs on it. But this is going to be acting as like my purse and my traveling bag while I'm down there. And I think I can hook this up to my duffel bag so that, yeah, this can definitely hook up to my duffel bag. So that looks like one less bag. I mean, it doesn't look like one less bag, but acting as one last bag, I guess. So let's see how that works. Let's hold it up. Ooh, this is heavy. Ugh. But yeah, that works. That works. I think I can actually hook it over to the other side too, so it's not as, yeah, it's like a little fanny pack for my duffel bag. That's fun. Okay, so I think that's it. I do not want to bring all this to Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm probably going to text my boss and tell her that I'm just going to meet her at her house, because this is a lot of stuff. And I still have, like, a few smaller things that I have to bring in the morning, so, like, my headphones are charging right now. I have a portable charger is charging right now, so, yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to wrap it up here because I need to get to bed because I have to be in the car at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Wasn't that a great video? Clearly books make me very happy. Now you can make me happy too. Click the subscribe button to follow my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you think I did good. And the notification bell will let you know when I post new content. Also, follow my Instagram for more book shenanigans.